What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. As you can see, we are on the brink of destruction. We do have a lot of excess manpower that we can throw around and put down some of these rebellions. But unfortunately, not only do we have a lot of uprisings, the entire world hates us, but that is understandable due to the fact that we have taken so much territory. You know, if you look here, Cologne has negative 239 aggressive expansion, which is absolutely devastating. We need to stop this as soon as possible. Okay, what we need to have happen, we don't need this cog or this merchantman. But before I do that, let's prepare any boats we can. I definitely don't want to deal with any island rebellions. And, of course, this unit could go all the way to the English trade node. These 29 ships can return to Crete and repair themselves. We are now looking for more transport ships. I'm not too sure where they are for the time being. Hopefully they're somewhere. Let's see if I even have any. We have 28. I wish I could just auto-locate my transport ships. I really have no idea where they are. These two light ships can, of course, go to the English trade node as well. I have no idea where my light ships are. Or my transport ships. Looks like I have found them. They are going to go down to Cyprus and start transporting some units. And we are getting awfully close to one of our very first uprisings. Let's bring some units down. What I would really love to see happen are some of these cores being finished off. And even creating new cores, like the one in Pale. 188 administrative power for Kildare. It can't be that great. 32 development. I have misspoken, of course. What absolutely scares me the most is 160% overextension. And looks like we have 22,000 men back in port. These three ships can be disbanded. We certainly don't need that. Our war galleons could be mothballed for the time being. And this merchantman can be disbanded as well. These 18,000 troops can be moved back to Athens. Alright, and we are preparing for the inevitable. Oh my goodness. And now we are starting to get separatist sentiment. I am certainly not going to be answering this call to arms. Brandenburg will hate me, but that will be fine. Alright, where are the rest of my troops? I would like to bring 22,000 down to Tunisia. And looks like we are going to be getting 10 diplomatic power from Brandenburg. Now, unfortunately, they do have a lot of aggressive expansion. I declined their alliance. I believe for the rest of the game, they will hate me, but that will be fine. Let's improve relations with Pomerania. Okay, we have our very first rebellion, 46,000 units. Luckily, we do have 66,000 standing by. Unfortunately, we will have English rebels coming as well. If we can, let's move some of these units down. Okay, these units need to move across the channel. Yorkshire and Kildare. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you take too much land at once. And of course, this will be costing me a lot of manpower. French noble rebels will be appearing sooner or later. Ooh, every single turn that ticks by brings me one step closer to disaster. As soon as I can complete these cores, which of course will take a few more months as well, that will bring the overextension modifier down, which means I will be getting a lot of less strong events. Alright, these 22,000 men can move over as well. Alright, let's pick up some more units and head over to Kildare. And see if we can quickly take out this uprising. Unfortunately, more and more will spawn in time. Venice has spawned now. We certainly need to run as fast as we can to try... Oh my goodness, and we don't have any land routes. I think we are going to lose some men here. Unless, of course, we take them out, but I don't believe it will happen. There's no way. I would be amazed if my units won, and they're slowly dying. Alright, let's retreat out of here. No need to be forced march. I think what I'll let happen is I'll let these separatists conquer Venetia, and of course they will leave their island in time. Oh my goodness. These units did not make it across the channel where I wanted them to be. Let's head to Yorkshire. And I would love to take 50 diplomatic power. This is exactly what you don't want to happen. You don't want to have too many provinces at once. I will be losing a lot of manpower, of course. For the rest of the game, Istria will give 10 defensiveness, which will be quite nice. Let's move some more troops in. Another minor inconvenience. French nobles are about to spawn as well. Athens. Okay, these units can head down to Epirus. And all it really takes for me to lose now is to get demolished by this massive, massive coalition. Another minor inconvenience. Let's convert the units on Cyprus. And we should be able to take out these Kildarian uprisings as well. Hopefully. Okay, let's use more of our administrative power. We need to control this province of Kildare. We can make that happen. Milan has now entered into a military coalition. And we are getting closer and closer to creating more of our cores. We are now also close to having under 100%. When that happens, we won't be having any more negative events. Alright, our next one will be Pale here. Let's move these 55,000 units over. Looks like the Venetian rebels are going to be moving soon. And once again, more cores will be constructed. And about to be... Okay, here we go. The Art of War writes a book on military tactics, gaining a lot of army tradition. And of course, we will gain military power and prestige. Or we keep Emperor Louis the 14th's methods to ourselves. Obviously, I would love to write a book. And we have the ability for more national manpower. I will go ahead and take that. We are spending a lot of extra and unnecessary ducats on repairing our men here. And I wonder if these troops will ever leave Venice. Looks like Savoyard will be the next to have an uprising. A lot of these countries still hate me. I would love it if the Ottomans left. And of course, we will be creating a core on Kildare and hopefully Connaught in time. Alright, Savoyard and Methian will be the next to have a rebellion. Where is this? Pale? I might be able to send some troops there. This might be able to bring me down to 0. And it looks like it has. What about Methian? And Sligo. Alright, so far so good. Our manpower didn't necessarily shrink as much as I thought it would. And now that we have this major port here from Venice, we should be getting a lot of extra ducats as well. If we could somehow, oh man, more and more countries entering the coalition. I'm not even sure I'll survive this. Obviously, the Commonwealth would join and Spain would join. What I need more than anything is a country like Bohemia, or even Pomerania. Well, I would love Brandenburg. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a time of uncertainty. We do have the manpower if we need to. We could take out a lot of loans and create a lot of mercenaries. And Monteferrara and Vaud. Monteferrara. Don't know where Vaud is. And here as well. We may go ahead, take our 24 ships somewhere. Here they are. Let's try to take over Venice. I realize this could be very, very tough. I was hoping these rebels would leave the province, but I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Alright, well anyway, I am going to go ahead and end the episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.